state would call Officer Williams.
Officer Williams, come forward. Watch your step. Stand right here, face your and raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Please have a seat and watch your step. Would you please state and spell your name for the jury?
That's Dennis Williams. That's Dennis. Last name is Williams.
And where are you employed?
At Memphis City Police Department.
And how many years have you been with MPD?
I've been with them for 20 years now.
And what is your current assignment?
I'm in the crime scene division.
And where were you assigned back on February 2nd of 2022?
The crime scene.
Did you make the scene on that day at Mud Island?
Yes, I did.
And what did you do there?
I took photos and collected evidence.
I'm going to hand you four photographs. See if you recognize them.
Yes, I did.
And were those photographs taken by you on February 2nd, 2022 on Mud Island?
Yes, they were.
Your Honor, I'd ask that those photographs be entered as the next four sequential exhibits, starting with 91. Commissioner Pelcher. Officer Williams, I'm going to hand you a laser pointer. All you have to do is press the top button, and it should give you a little red light. I know it's a little difficult to see on the screen. Okay. So, officer, what are we saying in this would be exhibit 91?
Okay, this is the boat dock to Mud Island here, the boat dock here.
All right. And did you take some measurements?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and what are those showing us?
It's basically showing the. I'm not doing this. Okay, excuse me. This is the width of the boat dock and the length as far as where where I found the item at here.
Okay. And you mentioned an item. What was the item?
It was a baby capsule.
Move on to, this was previously entered as Exhibit 87. You recognize this photograph?
Yes,
And did you actually take this photograph?
yes.
And what is this a picture of?
That's the actual boat dock.
And is that a photograph of what we were seeing in 91 with the measurements?
Yes, correct.
And then this would be, this was previously entered as Exhibit 88. And what is that showing?
That's the, I guess the overall photo of the boat dock from a different angle on top of the hill.
And this would be Exhibit 93.
And that's a different angle of the boat dock also.
And the water that we're seeing in the front, what is that?
That's the river. Yes.
And then this is Exhibit 94. What are we seeing here?
That's the part of the boat dock that's on the other side of the gate, closer to the river area.
And was the boat dock fairly overgrown in areas?
Yes, it was.
I'm going to hand you another photograph. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And what is that a photograph of?
It is a baby cap.
All right. And was that the baby cap that was located on Mud Island on the boat ramp?
Yes, it was.
Judge had asked that that be the next exhibit, Exhibit 95. Permission to publish your own. Okay, before we get to that, officer, this is actually Exhibit 94. What are we seeing in this photograph?
That is just a close-up of the boat area. You can't really see, but the cap is actually in that area.
And then this would be Exhibit 95.
Yes, the placard is where the baby cap is.
No, I'm sorry, that's 89, okay. That was previously entered as Exhibit 89, and that placard is marking baby cap?
Yes.
And then this would be Exhibit 95. And what are we seeing here?
That's a close-up of the baby cap.
And were you directed to the baby cap by officers that were first on the scene?
Yes, I was.
And were you actually working with an additional crime scene officer?
Yes.
And was that Officer Walker?
Yes, it was.
I'm gonna hand you an item and see if you recognize it.
Want me to tell you
Yeah.
something?
And is there a individually wrapped item in there?
Yes, it was.
Okay, would you take that out? You may need some scissors. Thank you, Judge.
take the sample.
Take a look and see if you recognize the item in there.
Yes. You can recognize it.
And what is that item?
It's of the baby cat.
Judge, I would ask that that be the next exhibit, Exhibit 96. May Officer Williams step down and publish that to the jury?
Hearing no objection?
No objection. Officer, if you would take that out of the bag, if you would send that to the jury and show them the item. Thank you, Officer Williams. And is that the same baby cat that we are seeing here in the picture?
Yes, it is.
And did you and Crime Scene Officer Walker collect that cap on February 2nd of 2022?
Yes.
Now, you also tagged some additional items, is that correct?
Yes.
And were those some baby clothes provided by the family for the dogs to smell, to try to get a scent?
Yes, it was.
Those items, to be clear, were not found at Mud Island,
No, it weren't.
but the baby cap was.
Yes.
And hand you one more photograph and see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes, I do.
And what is that a photograph of?
This is the photograph of Mississippi River from a different angle, closer to the edge.
Your Honor, I'd ask that that be Exhibit 97. Permission to publish, Your Honor.
Okay, please.
All right. Was the river fairly high that day?
Yes, it was. Hold a second.
I'll pass the witness.
For investigation at the river, that was February the 2nd, right, of 2022.
Yes, sir, I believe, that's the date, I believe so.
And was it early or late today? I know you said it was daytime, right?
Yes, sir, it was.
Do you remember if it was early or late?
It was early.
That's all
It was early.
Early.
Yes, sir.
And looking, please. At Exhibit 89. Let me pass this up to you while they're getting this on the screen. May I approach? Yeah, that's it. where in that picture is the cap? Was the cap found?
See this area, right up in here, sir.
Okay. Now, where would that be on your picture?
Are you actually,
On the photograph that you
oh,
have?
correct, right here.
Okay. And how far from the water? Is that the water that would be
The
the
water.
Wolf River?
Yes, sir, yes, that's what would be that area here.
Okay.
That area here.
About how far away was that cap from the water?
Honestly, if I can guesstimate from here, I would say probably about maybe 10 feet, maybe a little bit less than that. I'm not really sure. I didn't get a measurement from the cap to the water.
I'd say probably at least, what, 20, 30 feet?
I wouldn't say that, sir. Not with the water being that there, I would say about 10 feet, maybe. I would say about 10 feet, maybe.
Okay.
I would say guesstimate.
All right. Thank you.
Now,
In the close-up that you took of that hat, did you actually take those photos?
Yes, sir, I did.
Were you looking for foot tracks along with it?
No, sir, I wasn't. Honestly, he had investigators, and they were, when I got there, there were already officers and other additional people on the scene.
I see. And was it your thinking then that that was the baby's cap, that the baby you were looking for?
This was the information that I was told to take photos of and collect.
Okay. Let me pass you what's previously been marked as Exhibit 95, please. Thank you, Deputy. Is that the cap?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
Were there any, like, trees around that cap?
There was
Close,
basically,
close around
this close around it?
it. Uh-huh.
No, sir, not like immediate on the cap, no, sir. There was shrubbery and debris around the cap.
But it's got a stick over it, I see.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess that's the angle as far as this, because the stick is sticking up here. And that's the angle. If you went around to the other side, it wouldn't be on top of the cap. It wasn't on top of the cap.
Just raised up over the top of it.
Yes, sir, it's kind of like leaning, as you can see. Yes.
But it's fair to say that the cap is under the stick, is it not?
Not under the stick, it's just the angle of where the photo was taken from.
I see. Did
So if
you,
I had taken it from the other side, you wouldn't have actually seen the stick.
did you do that?
No, sir, I did not.
Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you take a picture from the other side to show? A stick would indicate that cap had been there for a while, wouldn't it?
If it was over it, I'm not saying it would have been there for a while. I can't really say that, sir.
Nobody told you not to take a picture from the other side, did they?
No, sir, no one told me not to.
To your own personal knowledge, you know how the cap got there?
No, sir, I don't know how.
Excuse me. exhibit number 91. Can you make it bigger, please? You have measurements up there, don't you?
Yes, sir.
And that's a measurement that you made, right?
Yes, sir, correct.
And so you show the cap, what's that measurement over by here?
The measurement over by,
The cap, where the cap was found.
are you actually here?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
I apologize, I don't have my glasses, but,
I can appreciate that. And I'll give you mine, but it gets scary.
but I'm not able to see that, just at this view here, honestly.
I'm sorry, I missed that last.
I'm not able to see it from this distance.
Well, that exhibit, that picture was made so that you could tell the
Yeah, but
measurement.
I'm just saying, I don't have my glasses, so I'm not able to see the measurements from this.
Would it help if you could get closer?
Yes, sir.
You want me to come up and go over there and look? Or maybe up there? Now, Tony? What exhibit is that? For the record, I'm passing exhibit 91 to you.
Okay. I know, right? Okay, so this measurement here is from this is the gate from the boat dock. And that's the measurement from here to the cap, which is 55 feet, excuse me.
How many?
55,
55 feet.
yes, sir.
And so if you just kind of turn that measurement around and bend it over to the water, that'd be well over 55 feet from the water, would it not?
Well, sir, actually, this photo was taken from Google. So if you notice, it doesn't have a lot of the shrubbery. The reason I took this photo, put this photo up, so you can see an overall view of the boat dock and the area. This is an older image from Google, so it's not a up-to-date image of what the boat dock looked like that day. If you can tell, this sunny and you don't see the shrubberies and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
like I said, I just took this photo and so it would actually have the measurements, not the actual boat dock there.
Good. Now, I'm not talking about the picture and shrubbery and all right now. I'm talking about the measurements, and that's what this picture was taken for, so you could write
Yes, sir,
measurements on it.
but you're asking me about the water. So the water that day that Google photo was taken may have been down. I have no idea. So, but what stays the same is the gate. So the gate never moved. So that's why I took the photos, and that's why I had my measurements.
Okay. So according to the measurements you made on exhibit 91, isn't it fair to say that cap was way, way, way more than 10 feet away from the water?
Not from that day, no, sir.
Not from that photo?
Not from the day that I took the photo. From this photo here and where the water is, possibly. So I'm not able to say from this photo because I don't know what the water
I see.
level was that day.
Okay. So you didn't do any measurements then from the day of your search?
From the
The
day,
measurements?
yes, sir, I did the measurements for when I took the photos from that day. That day I think it was raining that day, if I'm not mistaken also. So that was the day I took the photos. That's the day I took the measurements in the photos.
I see. And it's, no,
Yes, sir.
thank you. And with it raining, it's also muddy.
It was also, what, sir?
It was also muddy, wasn't it?
Yes, sir, it
Because
was.
you got mud,
Yes, sir.
and mud will give you tracks, will it not?
Yes, sir, it was.
Did you look for tracks to show the jury?
No, sir, I didn't personally look for the tracks. No, sir.
One moment, please, Your Honor. Thank you, officer. No further question.
Can you redirect? Yes, Your Honor. Officer Williams, so to be clear, this image was not taken on February 2nd of 2022.
No, it wasn't.
This was just so you could give an overview of that area.
Yes, correct.
And in fact, you noted on here that this is not to scale, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And so it's your testimony that the cap was roughly 10 feet from the water on that day. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Now, when you photographed the cap, were you moving it around?
No, I wasn't.
And in fact, you took a close-up photo of the cap, did you not?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to show you what's previously been entered as Exhibit 14. You recognize that photo?
Yes.
Is that a photo you took that day?
Yes, it is.
Is that the photograph of the baby cap that you collected?
Yes, it is.
Did you move that baby cap before taking that photo?
No, I didn't.
Do you see a stick over that baby cap?
No, I don't.
Now, as far as footprints and muddy tracks, is there a lot of vegetation and brush in this area?
Yes, it is.
Could that impact the ability to find footprints?
I would believe so. Not an expert on that, but I believe so.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
You don't know where the water was that day to make this measurement, do you? The measurements we were talking about during my question.
From the baby cap to the waters, which
Yeah, I'm not talking about that little stream beside it, that little pond. I'm talking about to the river.
are you talking about to the Wolf River or the Mississippi? You're talking about.
Whichever
Okay.
one was closest.
No, sir. I didn't. To answer your question, I didn't take measurements from the water to the cap. No, sir.
So what was the purpose of your exhibit 91 with all the measurements?
It was to show where the cap was located.
And when you took that photo, you had to move the stick, didn't you?
No, sir. I didn't move a stick. No, sir.
Where did the stick be? The other photo had the stick on it.
Well, that's what I was saying. It was the angle of where I took the photo.
Do you remember that day if you moved the stick?
I don't move any evidence from anything. I take it the way it is the way it is.
Well, how soon after the photo with the stick on the cap did you take this picture?
It wasn't a stick on the cap, sir. When I take the photo, if this is the cap, and I take the photo, because when I took the angle, it was a stick sitting up. So I took the angle of the photo. So when I got over the cap, I took that photo standing kind of over the cap, so it was a downward angle. So the other photo that I took was at a slight angle. So it may have showed the stick from that angle being over the cap, but it was not over the cap. It was like this. So it wasn't on top of the cap or anything.
Would it be important for from a crime scene investigator's viewpoint, to be able to give whatever evidence you photograph to police for use, or whatever further testing they may use?
Repeat that, please. I didn't.
Yes, would it be important to you as a crime scene investigator to collect? Did you actually collect this cap, or did you just take pictures?
No, sir, I collected the cap also.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
that's, why did you collect the cap?
I was advised by the investigators that they needed that cap collected for evidence.
They needed the cap as evidence.
Yes, sir.
And so that's so that cap could be taken into evidence and eventually show this jury.
Yes, sir, correct.
Okay, and you don't know if any testing was done on that cap to see whose cap that was,
No, sir, I don't know if it was any done.
or when it got there.
Well, when I collected and I secure it and I place it in a bag so it's not contaminated, and I tag it into evidence to it.
Thank you, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, you may sit down.
You want me to put this?
I got it.